to my channel. A lot of you guys have been asking if I can make a video of my top 10 favourite snacks. So as you may or may not know, I'm doing kind of a health kick at the moment, trying to get my body in shape, trying to eat a lot better, and I really feel like I've got my snacks down. I know what I'm doing with my snacks now. I wanted to share like some of my favourite ones with you in a top 10 list. These aren't all the snacks I go for, so there may be a part 2. If you do want that, let me know in the comments down below. But I'm going to show you everything that I eat. Some of these things will be eaten on different days or through different times. I might be having like a really pumped up day where I'm doing lots of workouts, lots of exercise, and I will go for some certain snacks. And then I might just be having a lazy day and just feeling really hungry, really peckish. It might be that time of month where I just need to constantly eat. And instead of just grabbing really unhealthy stuff and feeling rubbish about myself, I have found like the perfect things to eat whilst also still remaining healthy. I would suggest you get a pen and paper to write some of these down, because I feel like they're good tips. I feel like they're good recipes and good snacks to eat. So if you're a snacker like me, give this video a thumbs up. Of course, if you are new, my name is Sophie. I make 3 videos on this channel every single week on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays. So I would subscribe if I was you, because I make lots of videos just like this. The channel is all about living your best life on a budget, whether it be food, fashion or fitness. How we get going? I'm actually really hungry, so I hope I don't eat too many of the snacks as I'm filming. But yeah, let's just go. Okay, I'm gonna start with a really good one, and a few of you guys have seen this on Instagram. If you haven't, that's fine, because I'm going to tell you all about it now. This is like my special nut mix. Let's call it the seed and nut mix. This is homemade and super duper affordable, but one of my favorite things to snack on is my super special trail mix. This is my trail mix. So a trail mix is basically a mixture of nuts, seeds and just like a couple of treats. This is my go-to snack. This will be what I'm eating generally every day, and I just kind of grab a little handful and just eat it, and it is super satisfying. So in this there are 3 different types of nuts. So nuts are fabulous for filling you up, just kind of quenching that hunger that you have, and they're also full of like really good healthy fats and protein. I am such an advocate of healthy fats. I really don't think that dieting or healthy eating needs to not include fat. It also has some seeds which are fabulous for your probiotics. They're fabulous for my skin. And then of course we need to add some treats to this, because if you're like me, you like to snack on kind of unhealthy stuff, and I always was the person who would grab chocolate, and it became quite a problem. So I've put dark chocolate into my trail mix, because one, dark chocolate is a lot better for you than just your regular milk chocolates. It's less sugar, more cocoa. I also really like dark chocolate. Obviously you don't have to add dark chocolate if you don't want to, and it really makes me feel like I'm properly treating myself. I am not someone who can stick to a strict diet. It's just not me. So what I need to do is replace all those unhealthy things with healthier alternatives that trick my mind into thinking I'm still being my usual unhealthy self. Okay, this next go-to snack is probably one of my favorites, and it's one that I have to really restrain myself on because it's so yummy that I tend to kind of overdo it. And this snack is basically peanut butter with toasted hot cross buns. Oh my gosh, this snack is so luxurious, so tasty. It is probably my favorite one to have. All you do is get some hot cross buns, and although hot cross buns aren't the healthiest things, I feel like they have a lot of carbs and protein in, and that is really good, especially if you are doing lots of cardio, or if you're working out, or if you just have like really busy days and you're not getting enough carbs and protein in to kind of build up your muscles. So I take just 1 hot cross bun, toast it. I toast it quite well, to be honest. I like it almost burned. And then I grab some beautiful crunchy peanut butter and just smother it in the hot cross bun. The peanut butter goes all gooey and soft, and it's just the most tasty snack. This really is perfect if you are kind of a fast mover. It's also absolutely perfect if you have a sweet tooth, which I have recently discovered that I do. I've always been a carb queen, and I still am, but a sweet tooth is something I'm kind of struggling with at the moment. So this is like really implementing like that satisfaction and that craving for sweet things, and it's also just giving you loads of protein. The peanut butter I use, and I will say be very careful with the peanut butter that you use, because a lot of them have really harmful, unhealthy stuff in, as well as things like palm oil, which is what we're trying to kind of avoid. Peanut butter that I use, I actually get from Aldi, and it's super duper affordable, and it's basically 100% peanuts with no palm oil. Another snack that I tend to love to reach for, and this snack is for when I'm really trying to be healthy and also look after my gut, and that is basically natural Greek yogurt with some frozen berries on top. The berries I normally go for are always seasonal, so at the moment it's like summer type fruits, sometimes some blueberries. And another tip for the Greek yogurts, always just go for the 100% natural Greek yogurt. Don't go for Greek yogurts with like flavorings, because that normally means syrup, and that normally means it's going to be really unhealthy. Another tip, and you don't have to do this, it's just something I do, I never get the low fat Greek yogurt, because that is sometimes they replace that natural fat with like really nasty stuff that you kind of don't really want going around your gut, and it's also high in sugar. So I tend to get like the normal fatty Greek yogurt, and this is a great mid-morning snack. It's filling, it's satisfying. I also add some of this mix on top of my Greek yogurt. It gives it like a better texture for me. I'm not really a milky person. I really do try to avoid dairy. This is a snack that I would have if I have kind of struggled to move much in the day. This is just the linseed mix, and it has sunflower and pumpkin seeds in, which are obviously really good for your probiotics and lots of other things. Got this actually from Aldi as well, and it's from the food market. When you buy things like this, you really want to get them when they're organic, they're not added with extra salt and sugars, because they become really bad for you. Okay, another snack I tend to go for all the time is smoothies. Smoothies, they're my favourite things. You guys must know that, by the way. If you are an OG on my channel, you know I'm constantly making frozen smoothies. Frozen smoothies are absolutely packed with nutrition, and they are so good for you. I would always recommend making your own home smoothies, because the ones you buy in the shops are laced with cane sugar, and they're just not great. It's always tastier to make your own anyway. So basically my frozen fruit smoothies are a load of frozen fruits, again seasonal fruits, with some spinach and avocado just to smooth it out, and also add that like natural fat plus iron plus that nutrition that kind of my body needs if I'm working out that day. And you need something to keep giving you energy whilst filling you up. So they're also great for if you need to satisfy like a sweet craving you have. The next thing I like to do, and I normally get this done on Monday, is cut up some raw veg and leave them in like a lunchbox or something in my fridge. Raw veg is fabulous if you haven't really got a busy day, or if your day is spent mainly sitting down, because raw veg, not only does it satisfy your kind of hunger needs, but it takes a long time to get through it. So for instance, with my carrot sticks, I can sit and eat and munch those for ages, and because there's a lot of chewing involved, there's a lot of crunching, there's satisfying textures. The more I chew, the more satisfied I feel, and these are fabulous for days where you haven't really got a workout planned. Maybe you're really trying hard to be a bit healthier that day, and you kind of don't want any sugars or unhealthy snacks. So raw fruit is fabulous. I would recommend to keep you strong on that, because it is a bit of effort, and sometimes you're thinking, oh, I can't be bothered, I'll just grab that chocolate bar. I would recommend either a Sunday night or a Monday morning just chopping up loads of raw fruit. It's also super cheap. Chopping up loads of raw fruit into either chip style things or carrot sticks, and leaving them in your fridge, because then if you're at home or if you bring it into work or school, you can just easily grab it, and it just makes you want to do it a little bit more. So that is another great snack of mine. My next snack incorporates peanut butter again. This snack is for if you aren't doing too much. You don't need a post-workout snack. You don't need something that's like heavy on carbs, but you still need like a sweet satisfaction. And that is celery sticks or slices of apple with peanut butter. I know a lot of people do add almond butter to these kind of snacks, but I feel like for me personally, peanut butter is like a much better substitute. It's nice and sweet, it's got a good texture, It's got really good protein and natural fats in there, and I feel like with celery sticks and peanut butter, you really are satisfying a need for something sweet. You are also staying at low carb. I find that celery sticks are really satisfying to eat. There's not too much flavour with them, which is why they go great with peanut butter. Sometimes with the apple slices, it's too much sweetness all at once for me personally. Celery sticks and peanut butter is a quick, easy snack to eat. It takes zero preparation other than to wash your celery and maybe chop it up, and it's just something you can really grab. We are looking for snacks that you can just kind of grab that are easy to prepare, to make, so it avoids you it avoids the temptation to run into other types of things. Okay, my next one is a little controversial, but it's something that I absolutely have to implement into my life, and it's chocolate. Chocolate is something that I really do enjoy and I really do like snacking on. It's such a treat for me. I always go for dark chocolate because that is a lot healthier than most of your other chocolates. Bearing in mind, this is generally my Monday to Friday type thing. At the weekends, I don't follow any kind of special plan. I don't make a big effort to be healthy. I eat whatever I want. So if I do want Cadbury's chocolate, I will eat it. But during the week, this is mainly for during the week, I really need something chocolatey with a cup of tea, and I'm just really craving it. I will grab one of these. So these are big chocolate bars. I actually found these in Aldi and I find them really helpful. You have individually wrapped chocolate bars. So here is a big chunk, well, it's not too big. Here is a chunk of dark chocolate, and because it's individually wrapped, it stops me from just you know, like munching the whole thing. And with a little bar like this, I know that this will be my only treat for that day, and I won't be tempted to grab some more. I find these are really good. They're pretty affordable from Aldi. I know you can get other variations of things like this. A snack I tend to grab on like a lazy day or a day I haven't moved much but I'm really fancying carby type salty foods is homemade popcorn. You can make popcorn so easily. I would recommend you home make it if you are wanting to snack on popcorn. Basically, just buy some kernels, get a saucepan, a little bit of something at the bottom. I would normally use like a little bit of real butter because although, yeah, butter's a bit fatty, it's definitely the better thing to cook with. Or I will use other like raw ingredients to soften it up, like coconut butter or something, because that could actually make it taste so super duper nice. Just a pinch of salt, and it is really easy to make, really easy to do. I also occasionally add my popcorn into my trail mixes, and that again just adds to like the treatness of it. But for me, like eating popcorn, really easy but satisfying treat, and it's one that I crave and I need. It's normally like a Friday type treat that I would have, like a snacking on that. And also you can eat a lot of popcorn. It won't really make too much of a difference to you and it won't make you feel guilty. Popcorn is absolutely full of fibre. It basically is all fibre, and we all need fibre in our diet. And then last but not least, we have fruit. So fruit is again very easy to just grab and go. My absolute preference is bananas. I find bananas super filling, and if you're not a banana person, you can maybe go swap it out for mangoes and have mangoes because they also have like that thicker texture that's quite filling. It's got sugars in, yes, but they're natural sugars, so they're not too bad for you as long as you're kind of moving and keeping active throughout the day. Okay guys, so that was everything in my top 10 healthiest snacks that I personally eat. I do hope you enjoyed. If you used any of my ideas or if you take any away and make any of it, do let me know by commenting down below or posting on Instagram and tagging me in, because I love seeing that from you guys. As always, I upload 3 times every single week on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays, which means I will see you again very, very soon. Don't forget to subscribe, and I love you very much. Mwah. Bye!